Hi, this is Rodney. I remember when I read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and I was discovering the power of my mind. Napoleon Hill was all about achieving success. He believed that if you assume you can achieve something and you truly believe it in your heart, then nothing can stop you. It's like telling yourself, I can do this over and over until you believe it with every fiber of your being. To me, he's the godfather of using the mind. Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. I used my mind to have a lucrative software consultant career, but it was all active income. Basically, if I don't work, then I don't get paid. It wasn't until I joined a bachata dance team my whole life changed. Outside of my day job, I had fun with dancing as a creative art and belonged to an active community. However, I took inspired action to walk the neighborhood and join a dance studio in North Park, San Diego. Being on the dance team made me think about traveling, teaching, meeting my Latina SP, inspiring the world while earning multiple passive income. Then I suffered this stroke, but I believe my affirmations gave me this stroke. Over the past several years, I was on this rabbit hole of using my mind to heal. That's where I discovered Neville Goddard, Law of Assumption. I love Neville Goddard saying, feeling is the secret. I feel like Neville passed down this information not only to me, but he passed his knowledge and rich information on to many others. Neville Goddard was a master of imagination. Neville taught that if you imagine yourself already having what you desire and you feel the joy and excitement of it being real, then guess what? It becomes real. It's like playing make-believe, but with the power to make your dreams come true. Now, I am getting peanuts compared to my old, lucrative self, but my life is in abundance. Like Albert Einstein said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Yes, I suffered a stroke, but I love staying home with my family now and working on my dreams, these YouTube videos. However, I also have some thoughts to share, and I'll reference Neville's philosophy on this channel often, but I don't want to be another person to regurgitate his knowledge. Just like any student of the game, I studied this subject, and I am the source of knowledge when it comes to manifesting. So last year I wrote a book called You Can Do It, How to Manifest Your Dreams. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I kept assuming it was true and took inspired action by hiring a book coach. Bob Proctor said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. I wrote the book and came out with my dreams framework. It has 7 core fundamental techniques for manifesting. It stands for do it or take inspired action, read, emotion, affirmations, meditation, and scripting. Most importantly, the letter V in visualization. You can check out How to Manifest Your Dreams playlist here, plus check out the free audiobook in the description down below. The letter V has a connection to me as I came from Vietnam, and V is the first letter in visualization. If you flip the letter V upside down, you'll get the formation of the letter A. Watch this video where I explain the letter A. Is feeling really the secret? If you first draw the letter V, you must go internal or within. Then you must release the V out and away from the body. This is the external or your reality. And your reality might have to catch up to your imagination. Usually, this is slower, and the universe may take its time in delivering your desire as it may bring you something better. Visualization always had a profound effect on me as a child. It resonated with me as I saw my mom visualize being in California from Dodge City, Kansas. She felt the warm beaches of San Diego and the closeness of family. I saw how content and happy she was when she described this feeling to me. I also visualized winning a stuffed lion as a kid and a computer. This computer led me to become a software engineer and move my family out of the hood. As an adult, I visualized my family owning properties and being landlords. I also used this visualization technique to place a down payment on a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom home when originally I was supposed to be in a 4-bedroom bedroom, 3-bathroom house in my late 20s. I had a lot of success with visualization. This was all before I discovered Neville Goddard's law of assumption these last few years. 2016 was a great year for me in San Diego, but I was living my life away from my family. My mom, dad at the time, and younger brother were all in the IE. I wanted to be home. Every time I drove to work or was stuck in traffic on my way to work or on the way home, I felt upset and banged on the steering wheel. I questioned the universe. How can I work from home because I have high-speed internet? Comment below if you feel frustrated in this way. So I dared the universe to put me at home on a permanent basis from work. I'd affirmed this same message over the years without thinking much of it. It wasn't until January 4th, 2017, on my younger sister's birthday, that I suffered a stroke. A day before, I remember doing a vision board with a group of friends where I pasted a word of affirmation where I wanted to inspire the world. And in my heart, I wanted to travel and teach dancing. The universe doesn't forget your demands, and God always has bigger plans for you. Les Brown said, "It is not over until you win." The universe said, "Your wish is my command." Well, before you win, there are some flaws with the law of assumption. My high school football coach said, "If you assume things, you would make an ass of you and me. Don't assume it, hit the guy in the mouth." I don't want to lie to you, but I can assume and feel like hitting the opponent in the mouth. Nothing happens if I don't take action. You still have to board the flight to get to Barbados, otherwise you'll be stuck in New York City. In the law of assumption, the basis is visualization and assuming the feeling in your imagination. Assume your wish is fulfilled, but nothing happens without taking inspired action. It's like me making these videos. I'm taking inspired action and do it. I can assume and feel 100 million subscribers in my mind all I want, but my number of subscribers will go nowhere if I don't enjoy producing these videos by taking inspired action. I'm happy with the subscribers I have, so subscribe now. But to have a diverse set of manifestation skills, read my book and practice visualization. I visualize being normal and walking again. I trust and have faith in the universe by asking it more specific questions. If I'm going to walk again this year, then give the number 24 as a sign. I started this new YouTube channel, the one that you're watching now. I totally forgot my question and subscriber count, and as I refreshed my channel page, it was the number 24. I felt that was cheating and too easy, so give me another sign and conclusive evidence. Later on in the day, I briefly looked up at the clock and it was 4:24 p.m. And on April 24th, 2024, I had 44 subscribers to this channel. The universe dropped these little hints, so I no longer need to assume it will happen, as I already know it will happen. Now I can confidently focus my attention somewhere else and stop assuming. Knowing is greater than assumption. And this is a direct line to your manifestations. At first, I assumed and believed that I could write a book. I see and feel holding the book in my mind. However, when I began writing the book, I knew eventually it'd be done. I can assume I wrote a good book, but now I know I wrote a great book because 50 reviews with a 4.9 rating by other people said it on Amazon. There's a link to my free audiobook in the description below. All I asked was if you could leave me a kind, positive, and honest review on Amazon. Furthermore, I can assume 100 million subscribers, but I must take inspired action to make it happen. A lion can assume it's going to eat the deer, but it'll still be hungry. It has to chase it down and devour the deer by taking action. After the kill, and as it devours the deer, the lion is cool, calm, collected, and content. It is at most confident. In a way, you have to act like a lion and be content with the desires in your imagination. You don't have to keep asking the universe, like that annoying child, for that toy. Once you have the toy in your imagination, move on to something else. Forget about it and let it go. Ask the universe what you can do, be creative, and give back by taking inspired action. So I visualized an abundant and free life for you, full of health, wealth, prosperity, and happiness. Act like it is already yours in your imagination. Assume your wish is already fulfilled by feeling like a lion, happy, content, and confident. Feeling is the secret, is a shortcut to your manifestations, but knowing is a direct line when you take inspired action. I know if you give me a thumbs up on this video, then my heart feels warm with love. I know that you can do it, and when asking for hints or little signs from the universe, if you don't see physical evidence in reality, then keep assuming and believing. My high school football coach said, don't just assume things, hit them in the mouth. Don't just take from the universe, give back with some form of inspired action. If you desired to amass a fortune, Napoleon Hill said, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. Your goal should be to help others solve a problem or provide something of value. It's hard to amass a fortune by not doing either one or both of these, so don't just assume, take inspired action. When you master these 7 core fundamental techniques with a great understanding of the universe, you will manifest anything that you desire. Read my book for more details. Remember, using the law of assumption is like flexing a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you become. So, don't be afraid to dream big and believe in yourself. You have the power to create the life of your dreams.
If you like the content of today's video, give me a woo woo. Hi family, I cloned a voice by Neville. This is my previous stroke voice. Napoleon Hill and Neville Goddard are my master. I use the power of my mind to heal, but I believe if you use your mind correctly, you're gonna achieve anything in your life. All your dreams, desire is gonna manifest in reality. So just don't assume things in your mind. You got to take inspired action. Check out these 2 videos that YouTube recommend. If I could do it, you could do it.
I gotta say, I'm him, guys.